Hi, good evening everyone. Welcome to the testing tools course. Today I will go and explain to you what are the topics we are going to discuss in this course. The how the teaching plan will be, what topics we are going to cover, so that you'll get some clarity for further classes to understand. So in this course, what is the course you joined? By testing tools. So here, in general, we have the two modules for us in this course. The first module where we call as manual testing, we are going to cover, right? In this manual testing, first I will go and explain to you introduction to software testing. In this introduction to software testing, I will go and explain what is software testing, importance of the software testing, some basic difference among the vocabulary like defect, error, bug, failure, types of software testing, like what is manual testing, how it is going to be performed, what is an automation testing. Once the introduction to software testing is completed, you will get the clarity what type of skill set required for us to get a job as a test engineer. Okay. After the introduction to software testing, we are going to discuss about the introduction to software. Introduction to software, I'm going to explain here different types of software. What is product based software? What is meaning of project based software? Who is client, end user, company? Different environments for a project. Then application software, system software, programming software. What it is? What kind of software we are going to do the testing. Once this portion is completed, you can say that why did you choose software testing as a career? Easily you can able to give the answer for that. After that, I will go and explain to you software development life cycle, SDLC. How software is going to be developed? What are the activities are going to performed? Who is going to involve? What kind of documents are going to prepare? Once this portion is completed, you are going to be clear about the software development process. After that, so difference among the quality assurance, quality control, where software testing comes under. That idea you are going to get. Quality assurance, quality control. After that, SDLC methodologies or models. We have the various models. The main models are at this moment waterfall model. The second one is a V model. The latest trendy one is Agile Scrum methodology. In this methodologies, how software is going to develop, how the activities are going to perform. I will going to explain to you. After this Agile Scrum methodology, we are going to discuss testing methodologies. What is the need of this kind of testing methodologies? Where we are going to use? Who is going to use which methodology? That we are going to discuss, such as we have the white box testing. The second one is black box testing. The third one is gray box testing. Gray box testing. After that, We have the different kind of testing levels in software development lifecycle. What are the different kind of testing levels are there? The first one is unit testing. The second level, we have the integration testing. Third one is system testing. In this system testing, we have the various kind of testings comes under, such as functionality testing, performance testing, security testing, user interface testing, usability testing, compatibility testing, like this. After that, we have the next level called user acceptance testing. User acceptance testing. After this kind of testing levels are completed, then we are going to discuss about the some miscellaneous testing techniques, such as, so what is retesting or defect retesting, and what is regression testing, then smoke testing, sanity testing, some informal testing techniques. Some informal testing techniques. You don't worry about the notes. No? Notes and recording sessions will be given to you. So those are going to be shared to you. Don't worry. Just try to concentrate during the class. If you want to maintain rough notebook, you can maintain. Okay. So in the class, running notes is not given to you because we have online session. It's not offline class, right? So try to concentrate 1 hour of the session what I am going to explain to you. You'll get the clarity on that. Then our revision purpose notes will be given. Whatever topics I explain day to day, notes will be provided to you. Okay, such as here ad hoc testing, exploratory testing, then risk or priority based testing, like this. So after this, up to here, you understand, you are going to get the familiarity about the testing vocabulary. What is the meaning of that? So what we are going to test, this clarity we are going to get. Now, whatever theoretical knowledge you gained here, that we are going to discuss formalized testing using real-time project. That is software testing life cycle. In this, first we are going to get the clarity how the testing team is going to do the testing activities in a organization level in a real-time industry, how they do it is. As the very first activity will be test plan design. How we can prepare this test plan document. What type of information we have to provide it is. Usually it is done by the your manager. So how he is going to prepare test plan? What kind of information we are going to get it is. After that, we have the test design or test case design. When you enter as a test engineer in an organization, your role, job activities are going to start from the test design or test case design. In this test case design, first we are going to discuss. So what is test case? So what are the inputs required to prepare test cases, then here about use case document, how this document looks like, what kind of information we are going to get, then what is test scenario, how to identify informal test scenarios. Interview point of view, if they given any screen to you, how to identify the informal test scenario. Same way, when you are going to work for a project in real time, you need to go for the formalized test scenarios. How to identify formalized test scenarios in a real time. So what I will do here, I will going to give the one project related documents to you. I will explain to you. So how to go for the scenarios identification using template. Then test case design techniques. Which techniques we have to use to derive the test cases? What type of test cases we are going to prepare? Types of test cases. Then preparing formalized test cases in a real time using template. In organization level, how we are going to prepare these test cases. After that, we discuss about the requirements traceability matrix. So what is the use of this requirements traceability matrix, RTM, like this? These are the topics comes under test design phase. After that, we have the test execution. There we are going to discuss the levels of test executions. Different levels of test execution activities. After this, we go for the defect management. Here, defect identification, defect reporting. So, real time defect submission process, how it is going to be. Is it clear? My voice, everyone is able to hear me?
Yes,
Just
sir.
leave the message yes or no in the chat box. Is it clear? Everyone able to see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
Real-time defect submission process. Then defect template. How we are going? What is the template we are going to use for the defect reporting purpose? Then defect retesting. How we can perform? Then defect tracking. Defect retesting. Finally, defect closing. How we can do it is. So then there is a bug life cycle. Then last we have the test closer activity. For a project, how we can go for the test close. After this, we have the software testing principles. After testing principles, we are going to discuss. This is the complete manual testing portion. It is one kind of theoretical concept. It is But practical session means in manual testing, this is the area where we are going to work. Okay. After this manual testing is completed, where we have the one session on manual testing, that is interview oriented session. On manual testing, what type of questions we can expect, how to deliver the answer. As a fresher, how you have to deliver the answer. If you are showing some experience, how you have to explain the answers for that on manual testing. So this is the first module which you have when you go for the software testing. In manual testing, these are the portion we are going to discuss. It will be around 20 to 25 sessions will be there for manual testing. So once these topics you are clear, so you can show at least 3 to 4 years of experience on manual testing. That much depth of the subject we are going to discuss it is. Once this manual testing is completed, next module we have module 2. So automation tools. In automation tools, first we have the Jira. I'm going to explain to you. So what is the purpose of this one is for defect reporting purpose. As a tester we are going to use defect reporting tool it is. So second thing, Selenium. What is the Selenium purpose means? It is a functionality testing tool it is. In this Selenium, what we have to know here, Selenium WebDriver. Then Selenium, we can use different kind of languages to develop the automation scripts. But which language we are going to learn in this course? Java. So you don't have any Java, then how we can work with Selenium? Without have the Java concept, definitely it is not possibility to understand the Selenium concepts. So in this course, what I will do, I will go and explain to you CoreJava concepts also will be covered to you. So these tools around will have the 32, so 35 sessions I'm going to take it is automation tools. Overall 60 days we are going to complete the course, 2 months around we can say. So daily our class are going to be so 9 to 10 p.m. IST we have. So 5 days a week we'll have it is. In case if I felt any lagging is going on, so I will take some extra class on Saturday. It is not mandatory. Initial also I'm not going to take. So 5 days, Monday to Friday we'll have the classes. Okay, 5 days a week. Then, sorry, majority of students will have some doubts. Selenium WebDriver, sir, we are hearing outside frameworks. What type of frameworks we are going to cover? So during the Selenium, when I'm going to start, I will give the list of content which flow I'm going to take. But I will tell you all the frameworks. So I will going to cover to you, including Cucumber framework, Page Object Model framework, Data Driven framework, TestNG framework. We are going to cover. Apart that, in the Selenium, we are going to discuss some more tools like Maven, Jenkins, Git and GitHub. This also we are going to cover to you. So that on Selenium, also you can show like a 3 to 4 years of experience. You can able to survive in the company once you practice. Automation testing is completely practical orientation. So every day, some scenarios I'm going to explain to you how to develop the automation test scripts. So you have to practice it is. So number of examples, more than 100 examples we are going to see in the Selenium class. So those are all the examples you have to practice so that you can show some experience in the Selenium. You can able to manage it easily. That much depth we are going to take. Okay. So my name is Pranav, who is going to take the complete manual testing and automation testing classes who have them more than 17 years of experience. Around 18 years is completed. So where I'm working in the different company I'm worked previously. Right now also I'm working as a vice president in the company. Okay. So everything will be explained in detailed way and also notes will be given to you along with the faculty for you, Pranav. And what about the notes? End of the class daily, what are the topics I explained the corresponding notes. Daily class notes as well as class recording sessions will be shared to you. Once the registration process is done, then this is the thing you are going to get it is. Okay. This is the course content which I am going to take to you. Okay. So this the portion is clear. Any doubts do you have? Let me know it is before going to the next concept. Yes, Anand.
Yeah, sir. Actually, entire Java will be covered, only required for a Selenium for
That is
cover.
core Java will be covered to you. Advanced Java is not required for the tester
No, no,
point.
no. I am just asking, sir. Core Java will be covered, right?
Yes.
And sir,
Core.
Selenium, sir, which framework, how we develop framework, all things will be covered.
Yes.
Yes.
So in Selenium, so a lot of topics will be there. The frameworks such as like this modular framework, page object model framework, data driven framework, test engine framework, keyword driven framework. So we're going to cover the Maven Jenkins as well as Cucumber framework. So Grid, Git and GitHub. So these portions are going to be covered to you. Right. So you don't worry all the topics, whatever required to you. So as a test engineer, automation test engineer, in depth, practically will be explained to you every concept, how
Sir,
it is
approx
going to be.
2 month class cover, right?
Yes, 2 months.
April last. April.
Okay. The 2 months session is going to be there. Okay. Is it clear? Anyone has other doubts on
Sir,
continue?
any
Let
basic
me know it
requirement is there, sir?
before going
Sir,
to
any
the
basic requirements is there to
subject.
learn before testing, sir? Sir, any before the
Basic
knowledge should be
requirement
required, sir?
means, yeah, and I understood. So what is your background?
Sir, actually, I have done B triple, sir.
Okay. So actually, to get a job as well as to learn the software testing course, there is no prerequisites. Any graduate is eligible to learn and to work as a test engineer. Even though you don't have any programming knowledge, not required. That's the reason most of the students are going to join the testing tools who doesn't have any programming knowledge, they are going to prefer this. But what is
Okay, sir.
required to you, everything I will go and explain to you, but you have to practice it is.
Okay, sir. Okay.
and
Sir,
practice.
in like Java, you told na, sir, like coding is there, na, sir. There also we
Yes.
have to write the code.
Coding is there.
Uh,
See, this is the coding like this are going to. Don't worry by seeing the program. It is too much lengthy program you written. Sir, this much program how to write. You don't worry. It is. So this is the not the beginning class. See, lot of programs are going to explain. After that only you are in a position to understand the script. This many programs are going to be discussed. So a lot of programs are going to be discussed. Everything from the scratch. Who
okay.
doesn't have the any programming knowledge, you can able to work and you can able to easily learn. My students, MBA students now work in the Capgemini, so they are handling four project MBA who doesn't have any idea when joining the session it is. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
everything will be explained. But thing I'm saying that manual testing is theory. When you coming to the automation testing, it is completely practical session. So
Okay.
everything I will going to explain to you. You have to practice this. Every step you have to understand. You have to practice this. Such a way the information will be given in the classroom. I written something here. What is the purpose of that one? I will going to explain. Then I will going to explain the what is the statement to write it is like that. Every step detailed way will be covered. So you don't worry if you don't have any programming you want to get into the job in IT market. This is the best and simple way to enter into the IT market. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir. Okay. Okay.
only thing aim on this. There will be more market is going to be just now it is started last 6 months. The IT market is not that much now. Last 1 week, so companies are started and expecting TCS also announced in the companies they are going to take the more drives from the February 3rd week. So three cities they announced it is. The other companies also started recruiting. So this is going to be happens. So more coming days. Okay, right. Any other
Thank
doubt
you, sir.
anyone having?
Thank you,
Okay,
sir. Thank you.
okay. Anyone have any other doubts here?
Sir, interview call will be provided, sir.
Interview calls.
Yes.
So interview we are going to explain to how to prepare the resume, how to you have to apply in the Naukri, you can get the call. So if companies are coming, definitely we are going to intimate to you through WhatsApp or group. It is there. No, my HR is going to intimate to you where the calls are there. You have to go for the interviews. Okay. Swati, is it clear? Srilata, understand? Kumari,
Yeah, sir.
oh,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
oh, Rajesh, everything. Okay.
Sir,
Now,
tomorrow demo class. Yeah, today demo class.
so demo is means it is a free class you can attend. A demo means actually free classes it is. One or two
Yes.
sessions are going to be there. You can attend today and tomorrow also. But next third class may have to register for the classes. So, but usually I'm going to start the subject. There is no actually so taking another topics. I will going to start the topics only. It is the first topic we have about the introduction to software testing. When you coming to the introduction to software testing, what are the topics we are going to learn here? Means first of all, what is the meaning of software testing? What are the advantages of this kind of software testing? Advantages of software testing. Then what is the difference among the error, defect, bug, and failure? So some of the major activities in software company, like it can be coding, testing, then defect reporting, debugging, then bug fixing. Then types of software testing, such as what is, how we can do this kind of manual testing. So what is the meaning of automation testing? These things. Once this portion you understood well, then you can able to understand that required skill set for QA tester. Your job role is going to be test engineer or QA tester, quality assurance tester. That clarity you are going to get. Let me go for the first thing, software testing. Let me explain. First of all, what is software? Software, nothing but we can say set of instructions or programs to perform related transactions in a system. This is nothing but where we are going to call software. We are going to say set of instructions or programs to perform related transactions in our computer. We have the Jagdish, already recording is going on. Okay. Example. Suppose Zoom. I will take one simple example, which you know very well. hdfcbank.com. Now here, understand here, hdfcbank.com. What is the purpose of this application? To perform some banking transactions. So that is what the here bank represent that which business purpose this software is. That is the banking needs it is. So the business in IT we are going to call domain. We are going to call. We have the different kind of domains: banking, insurance, finance, telecom, healthcare, logistic. This all comes under domains. Now, to whom this software is developed? So that is nothing but where we are going to call here. So HDFC. So first one is representing here who is to whom we are developing software. HDFC. He is the client we are going to call. What purpose this software? Banking needs, banking transactions. Whenever you want to develop the software for the any client, first of all, we have to collect the client requirements. We have to collect the client requirements. Who is client here? If I go for the HDFC Bank, so HDFC is the client. This the company has to give the requirements to one development company. So according to that, we have to develop. So their business needs are going to be given, such as where they can able to create a new customer. I'm saying different kind of transactions. Now, after that, once you log in, customer can log into the application. You can go for the change password. You can able to go for the fund transfer. You can go for the bill payment. Like this kind of different transactions are there for the client. So according to this business transactions, these are going to be taken as input. These are the inputs. To whom? Development team. Development team will take those inputs. So based on these inputs, this development team will do the coding. It is they are going to write the programs to develop the software. Coding is going to be done. Whenever coding is done by the developers, what is the output here? You have the software. You have the software. Now, whenever software is developed, this software directly we are not going to deliver to the client. Nowadays, anything when you are going to buy, you are going to see the QC check passed, QC quality check passed. Either we are going to find or not. Same way, in present, any organization, they are going to maintain the separate testing team. Separate testing team will be there. Now, once software is developed, that will be given to the this separate testing team. They release to the separate testing team. Now, this testing engineers has to test the software to perform testing. They are going to deliver the software keys. But how this testing team is going to perform the testing? So this testing team also will going to take these documents as a reference. With the reference of those documents, we perform the testing. What client need, such a way the software is implemented or not, we have to confirm. In this process, some documents we are going to prepare. Those we can call test scenarios and test cases we are going to prepare. Using those documents, we do the testing. So while doing testing, if we got any problem, so defects are identified. Then what they do here, these defects are going to be reported to the developers. We have to report to the developers. They have to solve it is. After solving, again we have to go for testing. Everything is fine. Everything is working fine. Then only the software will be delivered to the client. Who is client for this? HDFC. So no defects detected. Then is software. This is what the where testing is comes before going to deliver the software to the customer. The separate testing team is going to involve. When we are going to involve, after software is developed. After software is developed, then only we are going to involve. Now, if I go for the software here, we have the two sections will be there. If I go for the Flipkart application, so which area here, if you go for the, this is the page level, and you have the internally code will be available. Internal code is available for this application. View page source. So this is the code and this is the page. Now where we are going to the testing, we do testing in the page level. We are not going to do the testing in the code level. This is not the testing unit job. You are going to test in this page level. Now, what we have to test? What is the purpose of the Flipkart? So, where user can search the products. Now we have to check it is. If I go for something I entered, if I click on the search, so the information I'm getting or not, search result is displaying properly or not. Customer want to go for the registration, is able to register or not. He can able to log in or not. He can able to select the required option or not. Like this, by doing operations in this application, we have to go for the testing. So we are not going to test the code level. But when we are going to the testing, what is the intention for us while doing the testing here? So the testing intention is software testing. It is performed to ensure client business requirements in developed software. What are the requirements are given by the client? All those requirements are implemented or not in the software. We have to go for testing. Or in other words, we can call software testing is a combination of verification and validation. Software testing is a combination of verification and validation. Or in other words, we can call in simple, software testing is a process used to identify correctness, completeness, and to measure quality of developed software. So when we do testing, what is the intention here? Which business requirements are given by the client? Everything is covered or not in the application. That is, it is performed to ensure client business requirements in developed software. Or software testing is a combination of verification and validation. Or in simple way, you can say that software testing is a process used to identify correctness, completeness, and to measure quality of developed software. Let us understand simple way here. What is the meaning of correctness? If I go for the calculator, like this, some application will be given to you. What is the purpose of this calculator? To perform different kind of arithmetic operations, right? So here, how we can say correctness. So we have to check that implemented components or features are working as per our expectations or not. We have to check it is. Check that what are the features are implemented in the application. Those features are working as per our expectations or not. Let us see more. In this application, if I enter the value like this, now I click on the C. What is our expectation? Value should be clear and 0 should be displayed for us. If I click on C, we'll see such a way it's going to work or not. Yes, it is working like that. So the C is implemented correctly. Such a way, each and every component which are implemented in your application, we have to test it is. So this kind of activity where we are going to call validation activity, we are going to call. This is called validation activity. Same way, completeness. What is the meaning of completeness? So I said that the calculator is implemented. What is the purpose calculator implemented? To do different kind of arithmetic operations. Now assume that if they are not given this plus operator in this calculator, assume that the plus operator is not given. in this calculator? Are you going to say it is a complete calculator? No. So because you can't do all the required arithmetic operations. Suppose Zoom online meeting we are using. Assume that in a Zoom I'm not able to share the screen sharing option is not given. Is it suitable for the online classes? No, like that. So what are the features are required? Recording is not given, not suitable. If I'm not able to chat, not suitable, like this. Completeness means check that all the client requirements, what he need, business requirements, client business requirements, business requirements are entered in software or not. We have to check. This kind of activity in simple we call as verification activity. It is a verification activity. So completeness. So that is the correctness, completeness. Correctness nothing but a validation activity. Completeness nothing but a verification activity. I'm not introducing any technical vocabulary definition about the verification validation, but understand that. Now, if I'm going to observe that all the students are attended session or not, that is verification activity. All the students are understand the concept or not, that is validation activity. That is software testing. Everything is covered or not, verification. Whatever they implemented, those are working properly or not. When you do, that is comes under validation activity. Okay. Now, how do you define the quality software? There is no particular metrics or measurements to define the quality of the software. But to person's perspective, we define the quality software. In simple, so every movie is going to hit or flop. There is no formula for that. Yes or no? Such a way, software also there is no particular formula to say it is. But how we can define it is from producer point of view. The producer means the team which is involved to develop the software. Their point of view. From producer point of view, when software fulfilled with all the client requirements. Whatever requirements are given, all the requirements are covered. The producer point, the team which is involved to develop the software, their point of from producer point of view, when software fulfilled with all the client requirements, and end user, finally who is going to use the software, end user point of view, when application fit for use, then it is considered as quality software. Then it is considered as quality software. However, some major factors to be considered when you are going to define the quality software. Following are the major factors depend on quality software. First thing, budget. That means within the specified time, specified cost, it should be developed. Any software, when you are going to start developing, there will be some agreements with the client. So how much cost we are going to take to develop the software? Make sure within that specified cost, software should be developed. Then in time release. So client expecting project within 8 months of time. Make sure we have to deliver the software within 8 months it is. Then whatever you deliver, that should be reliable. So reliable means two ways we can define. One is it should meet client requirements in terms of functionalities. It should meet client expectations. Suppose Gmail application, if I go. Requirements means what are the requirements where user can able to create account, right? You can able to create account. You can able to log in. You can able to find forgot password. You can able to compose mail like this. These things are available or not in the application. The expectation is some users can use the Gmail in Edge browser, can use in the Chrome browser or Firefox browser. Now I need to check the application able to work on the different browsers or not in terms of that is called technically compatibility we are going to call. Is it easy to operate or not? Usability, user interface, how the appearance of the application, page layout, how it is going to be. That is the interface. Performance. Is it going to give the quick response or not? When I click the link, how much time it is taking? Suppose you joined a Zoom online meeting. When you click on join, it is taking the 5 minutes. Users are not going to prefer. So fastly you can able to join the meeting or not. So security is there or not. So like this, factors comes under so expectations. Now understand budget and in-time release both are non-technical factors. In general, so project manager or business analyst who is responsible to verify these factors. But this too comes under technical factors. As a test engineer, you are the responsible to verify reliability of the software by validating requirements and expectations. As a test engineer, always we do testing as per our client requirements and expectations. You are not going to take your own requirements, what client need. Suppose I go for the spicejet.com application. I try to book the flight ticket. From where to where I want to book the flight ticket. From Hyderabad to Nellore, I want to book the flight ticket. Okay. Now Hyderabad. I selected, I got it. Now Nellore. Nellore, when I want to search here, so Nellore is not there. So can I raise? It is a defect in the software? No, because Nellore there is no airport. The SpiceJet client is not required. Nellore in the two drop down. So that's what. Don't take your requirements. So who is client for this software? SpiceJet. He given the requirements. What are the cities he is expecting from one to drop down? First, okay, this is all about testing. You can't take your own expectations to test the software. We have to test as per your client requirements and expectations like this. So what are the advantages of software testing? Why we have to go for testing here? The first thing, it will help to deliver reliable software to the customer. Right software we can able to deliver to the customer. So second point, it will reduce maintenance cost for a project. That means, once we deliver the software, understand what is meaning of maintenance cost. Once we deliver the software to the customer, if customer got any problems with your software, to rectify those problems, some amount he has to spend. That expenditure we call as maintenance cost while using software. If client got any problem, to rectify those problems, some amount he has to spend. That expenditure we call as maintenance. You deliver the right software. Whenever customer is facing less problems, there will be low maintenance for the project. Next thing, it will help to stay in business. So it will help to stay in business. So that means you deliver the software to the customer. When you deliver the right software to the customer, whenever customer satisfied, your company will get the good reputation, so that more orders you are going to get your company, more business your company can do it is. Finally, it will help deliver bug free advantages we have. More failures. Pfizer vaccine rollout delays. That means there is some problem we got in the software. Due to that reason, what happened here? What is the problem is not able to track the distribution of the vaccinaties. So this happened in the 2023. It is there's a problem. It is distribution problem they got. Same way if I go for the Tesla autopilot crashes, they released, but the problem is when signals are there, no, at that time autopilot means so it will going to drive it is suddenly it going to stop the
Why? ABC.
Tesla autopilot crashes. So what happened here? So it is a problem. Tesla is recalling nearly drive because software fails to fully halt a car at stop signs. Software,
Sir, voice
this is
breaking
the
है sir.
Southwest they got it. Okay, so Southwest Airlines flight cancellation. This is also a problem they got it is. So these are the recently, these are the software failures. Zoom also security issues we got it is. Facebook outage. There are also some defect we identified in October 4th, 2021. So actually 7 hours and 11 minutes where you are not able to configure to the other softwares from the Facebook application, able to connect other applications. That is the problem they got it is. See, these are the major problems we are not tested properly this type of place. When you tested, we can able to deliver the right software to the customer. It will reduce the maintenance cost for a project. It will help to stay in business. It will help to deliver bug-free software to the customer. These are the advantages we have. Okay. So that means what we covered today. So what the course route map I given. Then after that, I explain what is software testing. What are the advantages of software testing? Okay, that is the class for us today's session. So any other doubts are there? Let me know it is before going to stop the session for the day. So is it clear, my everyone? Any doubts are there? Is it clear for everyone whatever topics I covered so far today? What is
Yes,
software
sir.
testing
Sir,
and what are the advantages?
sir, again, can you show automation syllabus?
Automation,
Syllabus, yes.
Anand, the question?
Yes, yes. Sir, syllabus want to again say one automation.
Automation testing
Yes,
syllabus.
yes.
If you have the idea on automation, you can get it this. There's a lot of syllabus is there in automation. So including core Java along with the Selenium concepts are there. Okay.
Okay.
No worries, my everything will be covered. So I have the more than 7 years of experience in this. Don't worry. Teaching. Okay. Okay. Any other doubts anyone have? Arshita,
No,
is
sir.
it clear? Okay. Swati,
I just wanted to ask one thing. How long we can use the recorded videos?
a recorded video, you have to ask the admin. It's not in me.
Okay.
So yeah, you can ask the admin. He's going to give the more details to you.
Okay, okay, fine. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Sir, any WhatsApp
Divya,
group, any related class update? Like,
yeah, that will be their admin is going to take care. Okay. Mudula, is it clear? Muhammad, yesterday. So clear, Rajesh, Praveen, clear? Jagdish, Hari, clear, huh? Any doubts are there? Let me know it is. Mostly you may not have any doubts. So any doubts are there? Feel free to ask the admin. So tomorrow also I'm going to take the session. So use the link to join the session. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining the session. Tomorrow continue session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Bye everyone. See you tomorrow.
Thank
The details to whom you need to contact, that a message given in the chat box. You can copy that number. You can make a call to him. He is going to do the about the recording sessions. So clarification you are going to get from him. Okay. Thank you everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye.